herping tonight, and we'll probably see quite a bit of these, but right here, immediately in the driveway, is this really big man's here. Gulf Coast toad. Extremely common around here, of course. But yeah, he's just chilling. I did see a dead tree frog in the driveway. It was really sad. But yeah, we're gonna keep on moving on and see what else we can find. I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Alright, next herps of the night. We have over here a couple of Coast Gray tree frogs. These guys are extremely variable, as you will be able to see right now. But I photographed, because this group is always here, so I kind of reliably can find them. I photographed this little group of Coast Gray tree frogs at least several times now. There's one down there who's got a dark gray, greenish pattern almost. One right here who's got a little bit whitish, greeny pattern. Right there who's just kind of dark gray. And I think there's one right here who's probably the exact same spot as the last time I came here and found him. Yep, this is the same guy. His pattern's the same. Just sitting right there. But I can come out here pretty reliably to this little swing set area and find these guys, which is part of the reason I make sure to never disturb them, so I can constantly see them. Well, this is interesting. Y'all may notice that this tree is moving. There's an entire thing of carpenter ants just freaking out on it. I wonder if the rain disturbed them. But yeah. But these tree frogs aren't out of the ordinary to find, but they're still one of my favorite things to find. I do like them a lot. I just come here pretty reliably and find them, so I'm not gonna take time and photograph these guys, no matter how pretty that one is there. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in a bit. Man's just squatting about over here. As you can see, he's very well camouflaged. He's actually perked up when I walked up on him, but I saw his eyes kind of shoot down into the ground as I got closer. I need to make sure y'all can, yeah, right there. Alright, well, I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Our next Anurin species for tonight. Just a little green frog, very common, sitting along the stream bed. I would lie if I said I was surprised to see this guy. They're one of the most common frogs we have around here. Oh, this was kind of cool looking, but there's a big bullfrog poking its head out the water right there. If we walk up on it, it's probably gonna dug under. Nope. Guess it's just cool with our presence there. But yeah, we'll probably see a couple more like that. I don't really know how that happened, but I was aiming for a bullfrog and I ended up catching this little bitty red-eared slider. It's actually really pretty. Not a baby, still an adolescent though. Wow, I don't know if you can see the teeming minnows in this little here establishment. Oh yeah, there's another little slider. Let's see if I can grab him. I didn't end up catching the slider, but I did catch a teeming mass of minnows, which I will show you in just a second. We're just gonna go ahead and release this guy without any pictures because I don't feel like taking any right now. Although he is really, really pretty. Oh, look at those tadpoles. Probably a Gulf Coast toad, I would imagine. But so I managed to catch this teeming mass of minnows, which it's really important for me to put back into the water here. So, wow, you can see I just gave them a little bit of water and they freaked out. But it's really important for me to put these guys back into the water because they're super important for this ecosystem to continue to thrive. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump them all back in, back to from whence they came. Okay, so it isn't a herp, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I scooped it up, or I tried to. Half the time when I scoop things like this up, it doesn't actually work out. But here, in my net, whoa, hi, is this what I believe to be a blue catfish. Could be wrong, could be a channel cat. But they gotta be really careful with these guys because they have these barbs in their fins that have this bacteria on them. You gotta be real careful with them because of that. See right there on my finger, this little barb. But just thought he was cool, so I scooped him up. We're gonna go ahead and throw him back. But yeah, you find all sorts of fish and stuff in these little roadside ditches. A lot of people really take for granted the diverse ecosystem that exists along just old back roads. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, next herp of the night after I saw a fairly recently killed DOR ribbon snake is this little green tree frog right here. First one of these I actually have seen in a while. Pretty cool. We're just going to leave him to his own business along the stream, hunting for bugs, maybe calling for a mate or something. But yeah, I'll check back in with you guys if we find anything else. Hopefully we'll find a live snake next time. See you guys in a bit. Right, well we didn't really find anything super notable, but with that we're gonna go ahead and head in for the night. Hopefully I'll see y'all in another clip. Alright, well I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so today we are going to be going to a couple of areas, specifically like we're going to swing by Tickfaw. That place is under a little bit of wreckage right now from the hurricane, but we're going to see what we can make of it, you know. I'm hoping we can find some cool things. I haven't really found anything cool in a hot second, and as you guys remember, the last time we tried to go herping around here, it was quite the disaster. But we're gonna go ahead and try to find some stuff. I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we have officially made it to Tickfaw. I have received word of which trails are closed and which aren't. There's some pretty flowers. We'll have to take pictures of those, but I'm pretty sure we can make do. We're gonna go ahead and have a look around, and we're gonna see what we can find. I have to be back at my house for around 3 o'clock so that I can complete a run. Ooh, that looks stagnant. Very interesting. So I haven't been here since the hurricane, so I'm going to be very interested to see how exactly the hurricane has really affected the environment around here. But we're gonna just check it out and whatnot, because again, some of the trails are damaged, but that's not all of them. There are 2 main trails, I believe, that are still open. She did circle those on my maps for me. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what's all going on around here. Our first stop of the day is going to be at the boat launch, because every time I've come to the boat launch in the past, there's been a massive water snake just chilling. So we're gonna see what we can do. All right, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. It's life without a couple thousand biting flies. Okay, I don't see anything that I believe we can really get hands-on with. I don't see any snakes at the moment. But there is our first herp of the day. Little alligator. Very, not the biggest in the world. Just chilling here by the little canoe launch. I think you can see his head over there. There are a lot of alligators in this park, which is really cool. My hope is that since visitors are somewhat common in here, I can get some decent photography of them. Because I don't have super great photos of alligators. That's actually a really cool shot if I can get that the way I want it. But yeah, you can see him just chilling right there. A lot of people are under the false impression that alligators will try to actually attack people, but in reality, we rarely see alligator attacks in their range at all. And they happen, whenever they happen, they're always a big thing, but it's because they happen so little, they're so unfrequently, that, you know, they are always extremely reported whenever they happen. But yeah, it's a really cool little area. Hopefully we can see something else besides that little alligator there. Sick. I don't know if you guys know this, but I absolutely adore garfish. And I don't know how well you can see them, but there are tons of them in this little river area right here. But yeah, they're not a herp technically, but they're just one of my favorite things ever. So I thought I'd show them to you guys. I just think they're the coolest. But we're gonna keep on looking for herp life. I'll see you guys in a bit. This is interesting. I have no idea what type of eggs these are, but these are some type of egg that have hatched from here. I'm going to assume turtle, just because of the way the ground's kind of unearthed like this. But really cool. Just thought I'd show you guys because it's kind of interesting. Look at some of the habitat. You can see this kind of little swamp edge area here. It's really good for like water snakes and cottonmouths especially. These water snakes will be in a lot of more open places, but cottonmouths like to be a little more concealed. They are ambush predators after all. But it's really good for cottonmouths, water snakes, small alligators, turtles, all sorts of stuff likes to hide up and around these little edges of the river here where it's kind of swampy. We're gonna hope that we can catch some in action, in movement, because I'm on top of a very tall bridge right now, so we're not really gonna be able to physically catch them. Oh, well, right there we see a little alligator just basking. But we're not really gonna take any risk. We're not gonna get hands-on with any animals that we don't need to. You can see he's been eating very well. Look at how chubby he is, a little chubby man. But we're gonna keep on moving around, and I will check back in with you guys with the next cool find of the day. I'll see you then. Come take a little peek under this bridge, and right there we see what I believe to be a green frog. He's just chilling up there, not doing anything. It's always a great idea to take a look under bridges. They act as these kind of little shaded, sheltered areas during the day. You might see something really cool. But I haven't really found anything. We did see those 2 alligators that we got a good look at, and I think that's some skink, 5-lined skink courtship of some kind that we're seeing happening right up in this little area over here. But that's actually really cool. I've never seen that. That looks like some 5-lined skink courtship going on there, or maybe it's a fight. No, that's courtship. Can't see it very well at all. Down there, the male just climbed up onto the back of the female. He's biting her by the neck so that he can hold her still and whatnot. We're not going to focus and disturb them at all, though. We're going to go ahead and move on, but that's really interesting. That's the first time I've ever been able to, I don't know how well it came out in the film, but successfully filmed lizard courtship. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on now, and I'll see you guys at the next spot. I was just coming up here to flip this little tie that's being used as a parking space, but we see right behind it there's this female red-eared slider laying her eggs. So I'll grab a shot and then I'll move on. It's really cool, but yeah, we're gonna leave this girl be. We're not gonna mess with her. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. This is rather weird. That right there is a Gulf Coast toad, which wouldn't normally be weird. They're actually super common. But in Tickfaw, we're gonna put his log back. I'm actually used to seeing I can never remember if they're southern Fowler's toads around here. I see a lot of those. I've never really encountered Gulf Coast toads around Tickfaw before, so just a little odd. Alright, well, I'll check back in with you guys later. This log right here to reveal our next herp of the day, this really pretty narrowmouth toad. I'm going to go ahead and grab a picture of him and we're going to put him back there. I don't know how much longer we're going to be spending here. I haven't really been finding much. A lot of the trails are closed down. So we're probably going to go ahead and move on to some other places that I know more reliably for snakes and stuff, but we'll see. Maybe it'll surprise me. Alright, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Well, I guess today is just a gatory day. We saw the ones at Tickfaw, but here's one not at Tickfaw. It would be reasonable to assume that that is an escapee from the nearby alligator farm. After all, I have heard that they do escape and frequently end up on this little stream here from that alligator farm. But yep, there was a little alligator. So pretty cool. I'm gonna go check out. I saw a pretty interesting looking DOR up the road. I'm gonna see what that is. I'll let y'all know if it's anything out of the ordinary. But then I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the car, and we're probably gonna head to the mud snake area. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, nothing alive under here today, but we do have a shed. So we'll pick this up and check it out, see what this is. And it looks, yeah, this is a speckled king snake shed. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm not going to spend too much time around here, so I don't think we're going to find the owner of the shed. But nice to see this tin is still being used. There's a lot of construction going on in this area right now, so I don't know if it's going to be valuable any longer, but still cool and all. Anyways, I'm going to head to the other side of the river where we found all those snakes the last time Phoenix and I came out here. But I'll check back in with you guys in a bit.